Hello, gentlemen. So, what I want to talk about today is when does no contact start working? I have this question on a regular basis. So, before I go into it, coaching is down below, course is down below as well. So, you have to understand the stages to no contact to understand this concept. So, at the same time as watching this video, you can load up my video about the stages to no contact. I made a part 2 to it, but the audio's fucked up. So, just watch part 1. It's fine. Coach Lee has a great video about it as well. So, no contact starts to work when stage 1 of no contact begins to shift to stage number 2. Okay? So, stage 1 is the relief stage. So, they are going to be relieved that they are away. They're going to be relieved from the relationship. They're going to be happier that they're away from you. This is normal. Okay? This is a normal thing for people going through a breakup to experience, because especially if she's the one who initiated the breakup, which most relationships are her initiating it, right? Her initiating the breakup. Well, what you have to understand is she wants to get away from you because she's been thinking about breaking up with you for quite some time. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago, she's like, yeah, this isn't working for me. And what women tend to do is they wait for the right time. And there's never a right time to break up with somebody. There never is. But once you feel it, once the feeling of saying, you know what, this is really weighing on me, I really don't want this person in my life anymore, when that becomes heavier than the potential of the relationship being better, that's when she'll break up with you, right? And then she talks to her friends about it and family about it. And then they're like, yeah, just break up with him if you're not happy. Her friends and family are never going to be on your side, fellas. I don't know why most guys think that the family is going to be on your side, like us, the guy's side. Because, dudes, that's her family and friends. They're always going to be on her side. Even they could love you like a son. It does not matter. Because they're always going to prioritize family over you, okay? Guys think that they can go talk to the girlfriend's family and friends and say, what's going on with Shirley, right? I don't know why I said Shirley, but Shirley. And then they're like, I don't know, tell her how you feel, and all that garbage fucking advice that family and friends give you. So here's a little tip, by the way. If you guys are ever wondering, I had a very old student of mine still made a mistake because he still thinks that getting rid of really old, shitty programming is really hard. I'm finding a lot of people takes them real amounts of time. And I always said to him, before you do anything with women or you say anything to a woman, message me first. He's a longtime student of mine, one of my very first coaching students, and I'm helping him make money and all that shit right now. And he's like, and he still went out and made a mistake. He's like, yeah, I was talking to my best friend about this, and he thought that, you know, his wisdom and advice would get me to where I want to go with my ex. Because, okay, so just to give you a little, so you guys understand, they broke up, got back together for a good amount of time, and then broke up again. Okay, so that's what happened. So I ended up giving them the right advice. You know, he got back together with his ex-girlfriend like a while ago, and he stayed my student and was like, okay. Then we started working on the money stuff, and he didn't really tell me too much about what was going on with his ex-girl. You know, didn't sustain the attraction like he was supposed to with me, and me helping him. But it is what it is. I don't really dwell on the past too much. And then they broke up again. So, like I always say to you guys, sustaining attraction is so important. Figure out your purpose so you don't put her as your priority. Your purpose will come first. Your purposes will come first. I don't think you just have one, truth be told. So he thought that his friend, right, was gonna give him the awesome best. Oh, what's, you know how often I get this? What's the one, bro? What's the best way I can get her back? What can I say to get her to fall in love with me again? It's like everyone thinks that this is movie bullshit. Okay, there's nothing you can say when a woman makes a decision. You're out. You're out right now. I get that a lot, bro. You've been doing this for 3 years. What would you have me say to her to just get me another chance? Right? I get that a lot. So what I was going to say is, the best tip I can give you, if you're going to get advice from someone about women, about attraction, about all that stuff, and you guys don't know me personally, right? So you know your friends and family personally. So do they have the relationship that you want and desire to have? Is the woman, is she not Is she submissive to him? Is he the man of the house, right? Or is she running shit? Okay? See, you can't trust a guy who lets his woman run the whole fucking relationship. And that is the whole happy wife, happy life bullshit, okay? Women want a man who challenges them. A man who's like, you know what, right? That kind of guy who's like, yeah, I'm not going to roll over and just do whatever you want me to do because I want a little bit of pussy. No. Going back to the topic at hand. No contact starts working when the relief stage begins to transition into stage number 2. And go watch that video. Okay? Then what'll end up happening is she'll start messaging you more and more often. And here's a little extra tip. Sometimes women today have a lot of insecurity issues. They don't want to hear no, right? They would rather message a guy that's like a yes man or a pleaser because it's a guaranteed thing than message an ex who might say no or fuck off or whatever, right? And that's the abundance mindset, right? That's an abundance mindset thing. Women automatically have abundance mindsets because of the way that everything's wired. They're told from birth, you're beautiful. Oh, they should walk on lava to be with you. They should put their jacket down on the floor to be with you. This is what they're told. Movies say this. Music says this. Parents say this. Fathers say this to their daughters. Mothers say this to their daughters. Men have to make themselves. Men have to prove themselves through what they give and provide to the world. And if you don't compete, you are not good enough. That is the truth. So, if you want to be with a woman who's really attracted to you, you have to try to be as extraordinary as possible. But it's up to you to choose a really good woman, fellas. So what I want you to do is actually date multiple people until you find a woman who you really dig. And then I want you to understand how to raise attraction with that woman. Because look, what most men do is they actually they act weird when they actually find a woman who likes them back and they like a lot. See, it's real easy. Guys say this to me, bro, I was so good. I'm so good at attracting women. Oh man, but this one woman though, I get that all the time. And what that means is, when I fell in love, I became a pleaser pussy. You want no contact to work? Basically, the idea is you have to let go of how bad you want no contact to really work. That's what it is. When the relief stage ends, when she's like, oh, you know what? I haven't heard from Kyle in a while. Maybe I'll reach out to him, see what he's up to. And they'll send some stupid ass indirect fucking message. And then you're like, and then I usually get this from my students at like the 2 to 3 month stage. She sent me a text saying this, what do I do, right? And I just go, hey, set a fucking date. Set a date. Hey, want to go for a walk, grab some Starbucks? Hey, it doesn't have to be a romantic date. That might turn her, it's not that it'll turn her off, but it'll overwhelm. See, women today are fucking getting overwhelmed so easily. They don't want to hear rejection in any kind of form, right? Because again, that whole abundance mentality. Why would they want to hear no, right? When they have like 7 other little fucking beta male white knights lined up. And then they'll tell her yes. So just be prepared for the worst. But it can work. It can work. I've seen it work. I've seen it work a lot of times. With my students, just mine. I can't say anything for other coaches, right? I'd say Coach Lee's probably the other coach that I think is the best out there. You can tell he's got a lot of experience with what he says. So I think if you're going to follow anybody else's advice except for mine, Coach Lee is great. Corey Wayne's great. I don't watch any other coaches really too much besides that. I would focus on that. Focus on the letting go, fellas. You don't need her, right? And the next video that I'm going to be making is she does not deserve all that attention from you. Stay tuned for that. Check out over here for the next video that you guys can watch. Coaching's down below, courses down below, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me where you are in your no contact bullshit journey, or tell me what you've been doing with new women. Have you been working on your grind? I'd love to hear that shit. I check my comments all the time. Okay? Love you guys. Done.